Okay, so this is where it gets interesting, and the next version is one like 2D to 3D simulation. So here I still have the hip servo, but I can manually rotate that servo, and still I got all the parameters according to my robot, the actual robot. And this takes a little bit of a tweaking, so it's not necessary that if you are making the similar robot or following the similar instructions, you will be getting the same results until and unless you tune and tweak these these offsets and these lengths and everything. So I have already done that, and here's the beautiful simulation. So you can see this is the now this is the XYZ 3D simulation. The robot is already making the motion, and this is you can see this is the y-axis. If I move it a little bit like this is the z up, and in this direction the red line is the x and the y is the forward direction here. So the foot is in the swing phase and it comes to the ground, drags it a little bit, and then it goes up and then makes a swing, then comes down. So this is how your forward motion works. Maybe a little bit of a different motion. So this is the same like a 2D motion that we saw earlier. You can see this makes uh, the distance phase is in the y direction. This is backside motion from the view from the backside. This is the view from the front side. So what I want to show you is the hip motion. So this is the hip slider. You know, this hip is here. So this is where the hip servo moves. So if I move the leg like the hip servo, it goes into the robot, like towards the chassis. If chassis is here, the other leg is here, and it goes outside the robot if the this is other part. So this motion will help me in the future to stabilize the robot's motion and to automate its stabilization if it wants to extend the leg outside the contour of the robot's chassis. So this will be the advanced part. Like for now, I'll be trying just to walk uh, in a straight and like a forward and a backward direction. This has there are like lots of improvements yet to be done. The one very obvious improvement is that when you move the hip servo, you can see it doesn't touch the ground. It just swings and like in the air all the time. There's no stance phase because there is a quite some gap from the foot and to the ground. So this will be, of course, it will be modified when I'll be using the actual hip servo, because it's a step-by-step process. So it's essential to know if the simulations are working fine and everything. Okay, if I do it a back side pose, so this is exactly the the view from the back side of the robot. This is the knee, and if I do it like 45 degrees here, it is exactly on the ground, and if I move like this, robot's leg moves to the other direction. Okay, so all these codes will be available in my GitHub repository. You can always download and check on your own, check for yourself how this simulation works for you. So I'll be closing this one, and I'm also working on the 4 legs, which is the complete robot's gates, the gate of the robot, the way it will be walking in the forward and reverse direction. So I hope you found this video quite interesting, and especially if you want to give it a go, if you want to build another Jumpy for yourself, like any moving robot. If you do share with me, and see ya.